They say the feet are the mirror of the body. But what if I told you that cold feet could be the first sign that something serious is starting to shut down inside you? Not just your toes, not just your legs, but your entire circulatory system, including your heart, your brain, and even your most vital manhood functions. I'm Dr. Luke Smith. I've spent over 30 years helping men over 50 reclaim their health, strength, and drive, naturally. And today, we're going to talk about a warning sign almost every man ignores until it's too late. Cold feet, cold legs, numb toes, tingling at night. These aren't just old age problems. These are red flags from your arteries screaming, "Help! Blood's not getting through." And guess what? Poor circulation doesn't just hurt your walk. It destroys your energy, drains your confidence in the bedroom, and quietly raises your risk of something much worse: heart failure, stroke, even amputations. But here's the good news. You can reverse this. You can warm up your legs, power up your blood flow, and rebuild the fire in your body. Without medication, without surgery, without embarrassment. Let's begin. Cold feet aren't just a feeling. When your feet are always cold, even with socks, even under blankets, it's not just poor insulation. It's a circulation crisis. You see, your legs are at the bottom of your circulatory system. Blood has to travel downward, working against gravity, to arteries that may be clogged, stiff, or narrowing. And when those arteries can't carry blood efficiently, the first to suffer are your feet. They go cold. They tingle. They may even turn blue, purple, or pale. And here's the scary part. That same lack of blood that's freezing your feet is also starving your heart, your brain, and your groin. Yes, your manhood relies on strong circulation too. Think of it like this. If your garden hose is leaking at the end, there's likely a problem along the line, a blockage, a kink, and if you ignore it, the whole system suffers. A study from the American Heart Association found that men over 50 with cold extremities had a 70% higher risk of developing peripheral artery disease, a silent killer that often leads to heart attacks, strokes, and erectile dysfunction. Cold feet aren't harmless. They're stage 1 warnings that your body's lifeline, your arteries, are failing. Tom was 58. Fit, active, still rode his bike 3 times a week. But he noticed something strange. After a ride, his feet would go numb and stay icy cold, sometimes for hours. He thought maybe it was just bike shoes or age. But after a vascular scan, we found it. His iliac artery was 40% blocked. And his internal pudendal artery, the one responsible for growing blood flow, was down to a trickle. Tom was shocked. He wasn't sick. He wasn't on meds. But his circulation was failing him from the ground up. The good news, we got him on a circulation boosting plan. Within 90 days, his feet were warm again, and so was his bedroom life. Gentlemen, this isn't about vanity. It's about survival. And it starts with paying attention to the smallest signals, like cold feet, before they turn into deadly consequences. Coming up next, the 3 most dangerous causes of cold legs and feet in men, and how you can fix them naturally, starting today. But first, if you're getting value from this, tap subscribe and turn on the notification bell. This helps us spread this life-saving message to more men who need it. And if you've ever had cold feet or numb toes, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 2. Let's see how common this really is. Now that we understand what cold legs and feet might be warning us about, let's dive deeper into the 3 hidden causes that silently destroy circulation in older men. These aren't just minor inconveniences. They're daily habits and overlooked conditions that choke your blood flow and rob your vitality, inch by inch, year by year. 1. Peripheral Artery Disease, PAD, is like rust in your pipes. It happens when plaque builds up in the arteries, especially those leading to your legs. The result? Less oxygen, less warmth, more risk. And the worst part? Over 50% of men with PAD have no idea they have it. Symptoms start subtle. Cold feet, cramping when you walk, slow healing sores on your legs or toes. But left unchecked, PAD can lead to amputation or a fatal cardiac event. Did you know PAD in your legs is often a mirror of what's happening in your coronary arteries, the ones feeding your heart. So if your legs are suffering, your heart may be next. 2. Sedentary lifestyle. Sitting kills circulation. When you sit for hours, watching TV, driving, working at a desk, your blood pools in your lower body. The arteries get compressed. The blood slows down. Oxygen doesn't reach where it needs to go. And here's what many don't realize. Sitting also reduces nitric oxide, the molecule your body needs for erections, energy, and artery relaxation. Walter the retiree. Walter was 67, retired, watched a lot of TV. His feet were always cold, and his legs cramped at night. When we scanned his arteries, had low testosterone, poor pelvic blood flow. We didn't give him a pill. We gave him a plan. Stand and stretch every hour. Light daily walks. Foods that improve nitric oxide. 3 months later, his legs were warm. His energy soared, and his bedroom confidence back on track. Smoking and processed foods. Every puff of smoke and every bag of chips scars your arteries from the inside. Smoking reduces nitric oxide. It tightens blood vessels and clogs capillaries faster than age itself. Add to that processed junk food, sugar, and excess alcohol, you've got a recipe for cold limbs and low drive. Studies show men who smoke and eat processed foods are 3 times more likely to suffer circulation loss in the legs by age 60. So let me ask you directly, are your legs or feet cold right now? Do you feel tired even after sleeping? Is your performance fading, even though your desire is still there? These are signals, my friend, not weaknesses, not shameful, just warnings, and you can do something about them. But before we continue, this channel is here to serve you. Hit that subscribe button now. Turn on the bell so you never miss a video. And please, share this with a brother, a father, or a friend, because most men suffer in silence, but they don't have to. There's a mistake I see almost every man over 50 make. A mistake that seems small, maybe even harmless, but it sabotages your circulation, drains your energy, and weakens the one area you want to keep strong, your groin and legs. That mistake? Ignoring microcirculation. Let me explain microcirculation and why it matters. Most men think of blood flow in terms of the big highways, the large arteries. But real health and vitality? That comes from the smallest vessels, the capillaries and microarteries that supply oxygen directly to your muscles, nerves, and yes, your groin. Here's the problem. After age 50, these capillaries shrink. They get stiff. They lose flexibility. This means less oxygen in your legs, poor nerve sensitivity in the groin, slower healing, colder limbs, weaker drive, and performance. Here's a fact most don't know. The internal pudendal artery, responsible for nourishing the pelvic region, is less than 2 millimeters in diameter. When it narrows, your bedroom life suffers. Your legs get colder, your vitality fades, and you feel like you're aging faster than you should. I had a patient, Morris, and the missed signals. Morris, 64, was in decent shape. He didn't smoke, walked daily, ate okay, but his energy crashed by noon. His feet were cold, and intimacy slipping. He came to see me, thinking it was just age. We tested his microcirculation. Result? Severe capillary stiffening. We built a 90-day plan. Beet juice every morning for nitric oxide. Foot soaks with magnesium. Alternating hot or cold showers. Targeted leg exercises to pump the blood. Natural vasodilator supplements. Pine bark extract plus L-arginine. 3 months later, warm feet. Stronger pulse in the groin. More intimacy with his wife than he'd had in years. So what can you do? Move every hour. Even 2 to 3 minutes of standing or pacing resets your blood flow. Eat to feed your arteries. Beets, leafy greens, garlic, cayenne pepper, these are circulation superstars. Use heat and cold therapy. Hot water dilates, cold water constricts. Alternate to train your blood vessels, like a workout. Supplement smart. Nitric oxide boosters, pine bark extract, and citrulline can change the game. And most importantly, don't ignore cold feet, sluggish energy, or performance dips. These are the earliest whispers of trouble. You have the power to reverse the clock, not with some magic pill, but with choices. Healthy blood flow equals healthy manhood. Healthy circulation equals healthy life. Now that we've talked about what goes wrong with blood flow after 50, let's talk about what you can do right, starting in your kitchen. These next 3 foods are what I call circulation superchargers. They're not exotic, they're not expensive, but they can revitalize your legs, your energy, and your performance if you eat them regularly. Superfood number 1, beets. Beets, nature's nitric oxide bomb. Beets are loaded with nitrates, the kind your body loves. Once inside you, these nitrates convert into nitric oxide, which helps relax and widen blood vessels. That means better oxygen flow, stronger circulation to the legs and groin, improved performance and stamina. A 2015 study found that older men who drank beet juice daily had significantly improved blood vessel elasticity and reduced blood pressure in just 4 weeks. How to use it? Juice raw beets with lemon and ginger. Roast them with garlic and olive oil. Add beet powder to smoothies. Pro tip: combine beets with a light workout. The nitric oxide boost plus muscle activation equals circulation magic. Superfood number 2, cayenne pepper. The heat that heals. This fiery spice contains capsaicin, a natural compound that stimulates blood flow, especially to the lower extremities. Ever eat something spicy and feel your face flush? That's capsaicin working its magic. Now imagine what it does for your legs and groin. It opens arteries, improves thermoregulation, clears sluggish blood, helps relieve cold hands and feet. Anthony, 59, was hesitant. He hated spicy food, but we eased him in with just 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne, mixed in honey and lemon water every morning. Result? Within 3 weeks, no more cold feet, better downstairs function, and his morning energy returned. How to use it? Sprinkle a pinch into soups or smoothies. Mix with lemon water for a circulation tonic. Add 2 eggs or avocado toast. Start slow. Just a dash goes a long way. Superfood number 3, garlic. The artery cleaner. Garlic is more than just heart healthy. It helps reduce arterial plaque, lowers blood pressure, and enhances nitric oxide production, especially powerful for older men. What most men don't know: garlic is one of the only foods that helps relax the internal pudendal artery, the key vessel that supplies your pelvic region. That means more sensitivity, better blood flow to your groin, warmth returning to cold legs and feet. How to use it? Crush fresh garlic and let it sit for 10 minutes before cooking. This activates allicin, the active compound. Roast garlic and spread it like butter. Take garlic with vitamin C for extra nitric oxide synergy. Gentlemen, you don't need pills or surgery to fix poor circulation. You need the right movement, the right foods, and a serious focus on your vascular health. These superfoods, when eaten weekly, can radically transform how your legs feel, how your groin responds, and how alive you feel in your body. And let me say this one more time. What if I told you that ancient warriors, centuries ago, had a secret method, a ritual, passed down from father to son, that improved blood flow, increased energy, and even kept their groin strong and ready, without modern medicine? Well, they did. And today, I want to share that simple but powerful hack with you. It's called the contrast bath ritual, or what I call the hot-cold circulation reset. What is it? The concept is simple. You alternate between hot water and cold water, either with a foot soak, shower, or full-body bath. But here's what it does inside your body. The hot water expands your blood vessels. The cold water contracts them. This pumping effect trains your blood vessels like a workout, making them more elastic, more responsive, and better at circulating blood where it's needed most. That includes your legs, your feet, and yes, your groin. Benjamin, a 67-year-old, was tired of waking up with numb feet. He also admitted quietly that things weren't working like they used to. We started small, just 10 minutes in warm water, then 1 minute in cold, back and forth for 3 rounds. In 2 weeks, his legs felt lighter. The morning numbness disappeared, and his intimacy confidence was back, stronger than ever. He told me, "Dr. Luke, I didn't expect something this simple to make me feel this alive." How to do it at home. Option 1. Foot soak version. Fill one basin with warm water, not scalding. Fill another with cool or cold water. Soak your feet in warm water for 5 minutes. Switch to cold water for 1 minute. Repeat 3 to 4 cycles. Option 2. Shower version. Shower with warm or hot water for 2 to 3 minutes. Blast your legs and groin with cold water for 30 seconds. Alternate back and forth for 3 rounds. Yes, it feels intense, but your body will thank you. Why it works especially well for men over 50. As you age, your arteries lose flexibility. That's why so many older men experience cold feet, groin numbness, weak sensitivity, lack of response when needed. But the contrast method forces your blood vessels to stay active, to regain elasticity. Over time, this helps warm up your legs and restore groin health from the inside out. Gentlemen, this is not woo-woo. This is ancient wisdom backed by modern science. And I'll be honest with you, I use this myself. At 58, it's part of my weekly ritual. Before you reach for another pill, before you give up on your own body, try this. Start slow, stick with it, let the circulation return. Gentlemen, there's one time of day that your body is naturally wired to repair itself. It's not while you're working, not while you're eating, it's while you're sleeping. But here's the problem. Most men go to bed with poor circulation, tight arteries, and sluggish blood flow. So their bodies can't repair anything, especially in the legs and groin. That's why tonight, I want you to try this. A simple 3-step bedtime routine that primes your circulation to restore itself as you sleep. Let's break it down. Step 1. The wall leg raise. 5 minutes. Lie down flat on your bed or on the floor. Now, raise your legs up against the wall like an L shape and hold them there for 5 minutes. Why? It reverses blood pooling from your legs. It drains the dead blood and lymph fluid. It allows fresh, oxygen-rich blood to surge in when you lower them. It's like a blood detox, and it feels incredible after a long day. Many of my older patients say this helped them sleep better and even feel more alive down below in the mornings. Step 2. Warm circulation tea. Drink a circulation-friendly tea before bed. Something with ginger, cayenne, or cinnamon. These natural herbs warm your arteries, boost nitric oxide, and relax your muscles. One simple blend. 1 teaspoon grated ginger, pinch of cayenne pepper, dash of cinnamon. Add hot water and a slice of lemon. Sip slowly. Let your body relax. You'll not only sleep better, your pelvic arteries will stay open while you rest. Step 3. Deep belly breathing. 3 to 5 minutes before you close your eyes. Breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat 10 times. This simple method activates your vagus nerve, the nerve that controls your heart, digestion, and pelvic function. It lowers blood pressure, opens arteries, and helps your circulation stay strong overnight. Victor was 72 years old, had been waking up with cold feet and a numb groin for 4 years. He assumed it was just old age. But when he tried this bedtime routine for just 10 nights, his feet were warm, his sleep improved, and one morning, he woke up with what he hadn't felt in years. Doc, I forgot what that morning feeling even was. I'm back. Final word from Dr. Luke Smith. Gentlemen, your legs and groin are not just body parts. They're your lifelines. And the truth is, death starts in your legs, but life can be restored there too, with action, intention, and truth. So here's your mission. Try this bedtime routine tonight. Leave a comment if it helped you. And remember to subscribe right now. We've got more life-saving tools coming next week. Share this episode with a friend, brother, or fellow man who's struggling silently. Let's break the silence and bring men's health back to life. Type "I'm in" if you're ready to take your health back, starting tonight.